Hello everyone, welcome to Sauna IE. It's your host XO. It's Monday, money making Monday, motivated Monday, and we back. Bonus episode number 3. And we gearing up, I'm gearing up for season 4. Episode 1 will drop July 11th, my 1-year anniversary. Or my 1-year birthday anniversary for Sauna IE. If you didn't know, Sauna IE was born July 11th, 2019. Shout out to that. But so I just decided to drop an episode, the first episode of season 4, July 11th of this year. So about 2 weeks we dropping first episode, and then giving a week break, and then coming back strong with every episode throughout the end of July, leading over to August and September. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, sticking with me, riding with the wave, riding with the sauna throughout everything. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all been having a rough week, a long week, a busy week, a rough weekend, a good weekend, man, it's Monday. Whole new opportunities. A lot of doors are opening for you. Stay positive, stay persistent, and just stick to what you want and do what you need to do to accomplish what you need to accomplish, or what you want to accomplish. But it's Monday. I'm glad it's Monday. I love Mondays, man. Mondays give me that certain juice, that certain energy. Back in the gym. Gyms are back open, so I had to get back on my fitness routine, get back on my mind right on working out, as well as eating right. Because eating right, the nutrition is 90% of it, and the other 10% is working out. So it's all about what you put in your body, what you feed in your body. And me, I'm going, like, during the whole quarantine, I've been eating reckless. I ain't gonna lie. We probably all have been eating reckless, not really working out. But now that I got back in the gym, my focus, it's like a switch flipped to where it's like, all right, you know what you need to do. Let's do it. Don't be bullshitting. So that's what I'm doing. I'm dedicating myself back to the gym. It's day 1. Well, today's like day 3 or 4. But staying with it, because, man, I love going to the gym. I got my love back for it. It was there, like I said, this morning. Got my workout in. Now I'm here with y'all discussing the podcast Monday, man. So it's July. It's about to be July, man. If you have any plans, start working on your plans. Start working on your goals before July comes. Write out your goals. Write out your budget for the month. Write out what you want to accomplish this month. Write out what you want to learn this month. And let's keep moving forward. Like I said, it's a Sauna IE. XO, I'm here. It's Monday. Wake up. Get the eye boogers out your eye. Let's get ready. Bring that new energy for July and the new month that's coming. And we're going to take off. First episode for season 4 drops July 11th. Be on the lookout. Put it on your calendar. It's a Saturday. It's like, what? The week after 4th of July, actually. So the week after 4th of July, Sauna IE, it's birthday. We dropping that. So stay tuned. And then, like I said, giving that week break and coming back full strong. I got to check my dates. But the next Monday after that, the second episode will drop of Sauna IE. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me get y'all with the quote of the day. I honestly have several. So I'm going to have 2 intro quotes and 2 outro quotes. The first one is, every time you're tempted to react in the same old way, ask if you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the future. So, people will try to get a reaction out of you. You can react in your past ways, how you have reacted in the past, or you can look forward to the future and your future self. And how would your future self react to certain situations? Maybe your old self lashed out at people, or you just always being argumentative, or just want to feel like you always got to say something back when somebody makes you react a certain way. But sometimes you just really got to sit back and just think, like, do I need to react in this moment because my old self reacted and hit them, bottle up beside their head? Or should I be like, I'm a whole new person now. I'm calm and collective. They're not going to get a reaction out of me because I see the future, and they ain't going to be in the future that long. And my future that long. But don't be tempted to react with your old ways, your old self. If your old self was always, like I said, always want to argue, always want to feel like you're the bigger person, want to be the boss, the CEO, or just the big-headed person, like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, can't react like that. You gotta really step back, analyze the situation, and know it's not about winning the battle. It's about winning the war. So you can win the battle, the short term. Oh yeah, I won. I got the react. He made me react. Oh wait, nah. It's not about that. Focus on winning the war and not the battle. The little battles, little arguments, little reactions that people try to get out of you, don't let them get it out of you. Just smile, laugh it off, take note, just keep pushing forward to where you know you want to be. You're a whole new person. You're constantly evolving on a daily basis. So stick with that and don't let nobody try to get a reaction out of you, because I feel like there will be days where people will be on your side and there'll be days where people will test you. Everybody and their mama will start testing you throughout the day. You be like, man, everybody's testing me. But like, it's just a test. So don't let nobody get a reaction out of you. Once again, the quote is, every time you're tempted to react in the same old way, ask if you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the future. Don't be a prisoner of the past, man. Be a pioneer of the future. That's what it's about. Learn from the past. Learn from your past reactions and where they got you. Did they help you or did they really hurt you? That's what it comes down to. Next quote. Your faith can move mountains and your doubt can create them. That's big, because me personally, I'm still dealing with faith versus doubt. And it's life. We all deal with faith versus doubt. But like I said, your faith can move mountains. The more confidence you have in yourself, the more faith you have, you can do anything you want to. But once you start creating that doubt, you start building those mountains ahead of you. And I know we all ain't mountain climbers. So it's about just having that faith with anything that you want to do and not really putting that doubt in your mind. Erase that doubt. That doubt is detrimental to you and will hurt you in the long run. Having that doubt, we got to find a way on a daily basis to get rid of doubt and get rid of fear, get rid of the not having confidence in ourselves. We should always have confidence in ourselves. We always should want to face our fears. We should always be positive about any situation. Always have that faith and know that I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me, or I know that I have faith that I'll be successful. I'll come out on the other side. Because at the end of the day, if you just want to take a gander back in your life and something you doubted, but you came out on the other side faithful, and it just builds your faith, and where you like, I know I can do anything if I just put my mind to it and really just stick to it and not let that doubt sink in or get in. Like the quote says, your faith can move mountains and your doubt can create them. So are you trying to move mountains or are you trying to create mountains? That's what it comes down to. So have faith in anything you want to do. Like I said, we approaching July. July, a whole new month. Practice on a daily basis, having faith in anything and everything that you want to do. Having faith in yourself, having that confidence in yourself that you can do it. Believe in yourself instead of doubting yourself. Trust me, I've been through it. I've doubted myself many times. But I've been building my faith for certain years now. But even though that doubt creeps back in, but it's like a switch. We gotta flip that doubt switch off and flip the faith switch on. So once again, the quote is, your faith can move mountains and your doubt can create them. Damn. That's real, man. So always have faith in anything and everything you do. Don't let that doubt sink in. But on this bonus episode, I wanted to discuss, like I said, July 11th, Sauna IE was born. So, and I'm just reflecting back. I'm really sitting here, really reflecting back on, the actual day of when I recorded the first episode. I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and I'm going to discuss that and talk about that. I also have some questions that I wrote for myself for just everything throughout all the seasons and just about everything about Sauna IE. So, give y'all a brief break, and I'll be right back. Sauna IE. The origin of Sauna IE. Why podcasting? Well, first, I wanted to do blogging, but I feel like more people are in tune with the audio. Like, you can listen to podcasting while you're working out, while you're on the way to work, while you're driving in the car, while you're working. You can listen to more audio. So I believe more people are listening to more audio versus read a blog. So it's like an audio blog in my way, but it just took off and blossomed. Like I'm reflecting back to a whole year ago. I didn't really have a plan or a vision for it at first. I was just like, just jump right in, honestly. Like if you like go back and listen to the first episode, like I said, it's a year ago, first episode ever. Went to my bro house and we just started recording in his backyard, just talking about different stuff, different aspects of life, and just stuff that fascinated us. And it was like an introduction at the time. But as it grew from a year ago till now, I'm just like, man, I am like, I want to say ecstatic, but I'm hyped because the year blew by quick, but I've learned so much from podcasting and my interviews and just talking to people and just the research I've done. And I'm just like excited for the future. Like now I have a plan for what I want to do. Now I have a vision for what I want to do with it. But just the whole beginning, like I'm really grateful for where I started at and where I am now and where I'm going with it. So appreciate y'all tuning in and rocking with me. If you've been rocking with me since day one, a whole year, hey, we approaching a year, man. And I appreciate you really riding along. We family. So appreciate the support. I appreciate the love and everything. Why did I start? Like I said, these are the questions I have myself. The first question is, why did I start it? I started, like I said, I wanted to do a blog and just blogging, talking about different stuff, different aspects of life, as well as educating people. That's like my biggest thing. I want people to learn. Like if you give me your time, I want you to learn from me versus just being there and just like wasting time. Like that's what I do with anything, with my music or my podcast and just anything. I want people to learn. If you give me your time for me, devoting your time for me, I want you to learn from me. And so I basically did it for an educating purpose, the educating side. And I love it though, because like every episode I'm learning something new, and I'm like, as I discuss it and talk with whatever I research with people, I'm just like, man, I feel like more knowledgeable if it makes sense, but as well as just it's going in the right path, right purpose. It's like a roller coaster. You know, the roller coaster, you're going up that slow hill. Well, that's where I'm at with it. So I'm just really grateful that I did start it versus looking back and not starting it, trying to start a blog or trying to make excuses. Sometimes you just have to really just start and figure it all out later. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't have no plan or a vision. I just started. I just pressed record and started talking, and it blossomed to something great, and it's still blossomed into something great. So I'm really grateful and appreciative of what I did by just starting. Sometimes, like I said, you just have to start and not give yourself excuses or build that doubt in your mind. Just start. That's all it takes, just starting something. My next question is, what did I learn? I've learned so much from each episode. I keep reiterating my favorite episode, my favorite season, season 3, discussing everything from the whole mental health aspect, because mental health has always been big to me and will always be big to me. I feel like we all should take care of our mental health and physical health, but it starts with the mental health. Take care of your brain, take care of yourself, take care of I before anything else. So that's what I've learned. So yeah, as well as interviewing people, staying consistent with the podcast, staying consistent with anything that you do, especially when you start something. You start it, be consistent with it, as well as figure out your plan along the way. Like I said, I started with no plan, so the plan will develop on the way. You'll really sit down, you start getting feedback from people, start hearing from people. People are like, oh, I like it, acknowledge it. People give you advice and the reviews on it. So just learning to really staying consistent and persistent and disciplined on yourself and putting out the product, the content every week, or just really making sure every show is authentic and educational, and making sure people are getting the right tips and the right knowledge out of the episode. So I'm still learning as I go, but I've learned so much. I'm really touching my bullet points of it. But let me see what I learned from season 1. Season 1, first season. Well, they just learned the whole side of podcasting, what podcasting is and where podcasting can go. Season 2 started picking up. Like I said, it's that roller coaster where I'm like, all right, I'm hopped in. Now I'm going up slowly, creeping up that hill. So season 2 was still a learning experience, but as well as I had more fun. I was comfortable with it. I started getting comfortable recording myself, podcasting. I feel like the first season I was in a rush to get my words out, But now, second season, I got comfortable and like, all right, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to work on. This is what I need to slow up on. So sometimes you have to go back and listen to your first product, the first song, the first thing that you did, the first episode, and just take that notes from it. Like, I really sat down this past week and just listened to the first season. I'm like, all right, I got some tips from it. And I learned what I did good. I learned what I did bad. And that's what you have to do. You have to go back sometimes and just look at the first product. Look at the beginning. See where you started at. And how can it help you to keep growing? So that's what I did. My next question, the biggest lesson I've learned. Biggest lesson. I would say just staying consistent. Staying consistent with it and interviewing people, reaching out to people, and just always acknowledge, spreading the word. Word of mouth is the best promotion. So always telling anybody and everybody about it. And my biggest lesson is I still be surprised to this day that everybody like really loves the podcast. Even though I'm like, I know what it is, but more and more people that listen to it, that just gets me hype and excited. And I know I'm doing the right thing and I'm headed in the right direction. What inspires me? Life. Life inspires me. The fact that we're in control of our lives, but sometimes it takes a long time to realize that you're in control of your life, that you can do whatever you want. And really what inspires me is that I can educate people, and people will listen and tune in, and just like really just giving people that motivation. I want to motivate people and inspire people to chase their dreams and chase what they want to do in life, and not really settle or be complacent or feel like they have to do this because their parents want them to do it or their family wants to do it. It's like, nah, fuck that. Do what you want to do. Do what I want to do. What makes me happy. What I love doing. What I'm passionate about. What I want to chase and what I want to do. So that's what it comes down to. What inspires me is inspiring and motivating other people to chase their dreams, follow what they want to do, and not really settling. Always aiming high and reaching for their aspirations. And there will be days where you get doubted, where you'll be tested, where you feel like, damn, am I doing the right thing? Is this for me? Shoot, should I just quit? It's days where you just be so against yourself and you feel like the world's against you. But those are the days where you got to suck that shit up and really just go after what you're doing. That's when you really got to knuckle down, 10 toes down, and really stay focused and figure out, why did I start doing this? Like me, I went back and listened to episode 1 till now, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing this for a purpose. There's a purpose behind this. So no, don't get lazy. Don't get discouraged. Always have that motivation. Always have that why of why you're doing something. That burning desire of why you want to do it. Like I said, inspires me to motivate people and just really have them chase their dreams and follow their dreams. What's your vision? My vision for Sauna IE podcast is to become the #1 podcast in the world, as well as educating people. And in podcasting, I want to do an episode in every city in the world. That's like my ultimate end goal for the podcast. If I can have a podcast, do a podcast episode in every city in the world about that city, about the people, about the culture, and what I learned, that's basically my ultimate end goal right there. I told y'all, you're welcome. But that's my vision. I'm going to give y'all a brief break and I'm going to keep going. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And we back. So, my next question is my biggest accomplishment. First I want to say my biggest accomplishment would be when I was in Barcelona. I remember this vividly. Me and my pops was walking and talking. He was talking about the podcast. He's like, yeah, I'm proud of you and where you started and where you are right now. And that was just like, that hit me. Like, I felt like accomplished in that moment. Because at the end of the day, we all want our parents to be proud of us with anything that we do in life, our careers, our passion, simply because you just want to make your parents proud. So I was hyped off that. When he told me that, I was like, shit. I was like, good, I'm done now. No, I'm just playing. But that just I'm trying to see. That just, I want to say, not reinserted, but it just solidified that I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right path, and to never give up on my journey. It was just a sign, like Pop saying, "Hey, I'm proud of you, proud of what the podcast, how the podcast is forming and what it's becoming." So that's just really like solidified, like I said, once again, what I need to do and what I should do, and continue doing it. Don't stop, never giving up. So another biggest accomplishment was reaching 1,000 plays. He did. So that's just the biggest thing. But my bigger accomplishment was when Pop said he's proud of me, because I feel like that's who I do it for. I do it for my parents and everything, and my family. But hearing that just gave me a little boost, gave me a new energy, gave me a newfound energy, and just lifted me up. Biggest failure. Being inconsistent during season 2. I think season 2, I took like a week or 2 off when I was supposed to drop episodes like every episode two times a week. I just took like 2 weeks off. And I just felt like uninspired, unmotivated, and really just didn't feel like recording, didn't have nothing to record. Felt like, why am I doing this? Is anybody really listening to me, or am I just doing this just to do it? And that's just really, like I said, it's a biggest failure, because I doubted myself. I didn't have that confidence in myself, and I really questioned myself instead of having that faith in myself to stay on the journey. That there's ups and downs on the journey, and you just really got to just take everything one day at a time, one step at a time, and not really just trying to rush ahead. Like I said, there was that 2 weeks where I was just like unmotivated, uninspired, questioning myself, doubting myself, and that happens when you're on a journey. When you've been really just working for so long, it hits you to where a sunny day instantly turns to a rainy day, or a rainy week, or a rainy month. But it was a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, but it's not a bad life. That's what I realized too. So I got out of that rut, got out that sunken place, and got back up on my feet, and just really just stay consistent with it. But through that failure, I learned about myself, learned about the podcast, and learned like, all right, you're here, you did it. You're uninspired, you're unmotivated. Okay, now what? What's next? Are you going to wallow in your misery? Or are you going to get up and get back to what you're doing and put that work in? So y'all see what I did. Like I said, we headed to season 4. So that was just my biggest failure. And what I learned from that failures is, like I said, just never give up. Never doubt yourself. And just love yourself and know that you're doing the right thing, especially if your peers and others around you are motivated by what you're doing, inspired by what you're doing. And they tell you every day, use that as fuel to keep staying on the journey, and use that as a fuel to keep inspiring yourself, finding new motivation. I think that's what it takes too, to find new motivation too throughout your life, throughout your time. Seeing the same stuff every day gets you uninspired, gets you unmotivated. So sometimes you have to go out and find inspiration, find motivation, just find that spark that re-sparks your passion. So, but we all go through it. It's life. Next question. Oh, ain't no question. Season 4. Season 4 is the second to last question. And season 4, basically, I'm going to discuss entrepreneurship. I already got my list of guests that I'm having on each show. I already have what I'm doing for episode 1. So be on the lookout for that. If you listen to this right now, you're like, damn, I want to start a business, or want to see how entrepreneurship is, or anything of that nature. I'm going to cover all the bases. Y'all know when I get to when I start interviewing people, I get to the nitty gritty. So that's what I'm hyped for. That's season 4. I'm interviewing people about different entrepreneurships. Of course, when we discussing Black ownership as well, and just really just shedding some new light on season 4 on Sauna IE. Still working to get the visual aspect of recording and getting that space to record, especially with the COVID going on and everything. So bear with me, we coming, but just taking it one day at a time. And like I said, July 11th, season 4, episode 1 drops, and that's gonna be audio. So I'm still working, like I said, to get the visuals, but put that on your calendar. Jot it down right now. We coming. So I'm ready for season 4, man. It's about to be a journey, another journey that I'm hyped for, and I'm ready. I know the NBA season coming back too, but a whole lot's going on, man. I know y'all ready for season 4 too. That's why I've been dropping the bonus episodes throughout this month. This is like I said, the last of the bonus episodes. Then we move it on to season 4, people. It's here. And my last question for myself. What kind of impact do I want to make on the world? I want to inspire. My all key things is always inspire, motivate, and help. So the impact I want to make on the world, I want to inspire people, help people, motivate people, show people that you can do it too. That I just want to touch everybody's life and make their life better than how I met them. So with this podcast, I feel like touching each basis of life and every aspect of life, and just really discussing, educating, and really just helping people out. Letting people know that you're not alone in anything that you do. There's always help out there. All you gotta do is ask for help, and the help will be there. So, impact. I just want to, like I said, inspire, motivate, help people find their passions, find what they're passionate about. Help people do what they love what they do, love their lives, love themselves, love their mental health, physical health, spiritual health, love themselves. No matter what. We all been through, we all go through shit. We all deal with shit. And just making an impact on somebody's life to show that, hey, it's going to be all right. You're going to get through this. I'm here to help you. I'm here to inspire, motivate you any way I can. Here to help you find your passion. So the impact, I'm going everywhere with this, but I just want to help people. Help, inspire, motivate, keep going back to it, but that's what it's about to me personally. So, but that is the end of the questionnaire. But if y'all have any questions yourself and y'all want to ask me, hit me up on any social media platform at Sauna IE Podcast, or hit me up on my Gmail at saunaiepodcast@gmail.com. Shoot a text, shoot a DM. And any questions that you want to ask me, I'll throw another bonus episode out there before season 4, episode 1, with any questions that y'all have. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in to Sauna IE. Like I said, I do have 2 more quotes at the end for y'all, but we're doing the recap right now, going over the first quote. And the first quote, once again, every time you are tempted to react in the same old way, ask if you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the future. Learn from the past. Don't hold yourself or be a prisoner of the past. Next quote, your faith can move mountains and your doubt can create them. I discussed in this episode my faith and my doubt, which is really funny that the quote I came up with and everything I discussed within my questions was about faith and doubt. So y'all see where faith gets you and you see where doubt gets you. Next, we discussed the questionnaires. The origin of Sauna IE. July 11th, 2019, Sauna IE was born. And we going on for a decade. We going to go on for a decade plus. But it's just year 1. I'm so grateful for it and grateful for where it's going and where it's taking off too. And man, I just want to thank y'all. Everyone that's really been listening, like I said, since day 1, who took the time out to listen. If this is your first time listening, I want to thank you for tuning in, rocking with me throughout this episode. And man, I appreciate you. I personally ask if you just subscribe to the show or send it to a friend, send it to a family member and let me know what you think. Leave a review. If you're on Apple Podcasts, they got the review section. You can leave a review. Leave a 1-star through 5-star review. Let me know what you think. I would like to hear your feedback, as well as if you're listening on Spotify. I know they ain't got the review section on there, but just follow the show on Spotify. And you can also, like I said, hit me up on any social media platform and let me know your review of each season of each show, and I'll read it out loud. If you want to be anonymous, I'll keep you anonymous. If you want to say your name, I'll say your name. But just really grateful for that. My last 2 quotes. The first one is, don't try to be perfect. Just try to be better than you were yesterday. We all know that everybody's not perfect, but it's all about being better than the day before. Always be better than yesterday. Always do better than yesterday. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday is gone. Focus on being better than you were yesterday. If you was like, damn, I ate so reckless yesterday, that's cool. It's a whole new day. Whole new day, a whole new journey. Can't look in the past. Got to focus on the future. Be a pioneer of the future, not the past. Learn from the past and then use it for you, the present and the future. So don't try to be perfect. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Just do better than yesterday. Be better than who you were yesterday. That's what it comes down to. The next one is do things you're a little not ready to do yet. That's how you grow and have breakthroughs. So you're like, oh, I'm not ready to do this. Oh, I'm not ready to do that. Oh, I'm not ready. You are ready. You're just telling yourself you're not ready. But that's how you grow, though, when you're not ready to do something. But you just dive right in. That's how I was when I started Sauna IE. That first day, I wasn't ready. I told you I didn't have no plan, no vision. I just dove right in. And that's how I grew. And that's how I had breakthroughs with this episode. And not with this episode, but with the podcast. So if you're not ready to do something, just do it anyway. Start. That's all you got to do. Just start, and you'll figure it out along the way. And that's what it goes to. Just starting. You start with excuses. How about starting with some action instead of excuses? So that's what it comes down to, man. That's my 2 quotes. That's the episode. Sauna IE, XO. We out. I'm about to enjoy this Monday. It's sunny out here. You know, California days. I love sun. So I'm about to get out, get this sun, get this vitamin D. You need to get out of the sun too. It'll change your whole aura, your whole energy. Just be appreciative and grateful, man. I'm grateful for y'all, that y'all taking the time to listen. I'm grateful that this Monday, sun shining down. Man, I wish I could see this weather. It's so beautiful out here. Wherever you at, man, enjoy it, embrace where you at. And just know, if you need my help, if you need anything, reach out. Don't be a stranger. We all family. I love and appreciate y'all. Have a blessed week. I'll be back soon. Sauna IE.